Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Captain Morgan here, Captain Morgan Flight Simulations channel. We are here in X-Plane 12. This is our first flight in X-Plane 12 on the channel, and we're going to fly the lovely Zibo Mod 737 from San Diego, California, up to Reno, Nevada today. Flight time about an hour and a half minutes, give or take. Weather here in San Diego is gusty winds, 280 at 9 knots out of the west, gusting to 19. Temperature 72 degrees. 60% humidity, altimeter is 3003, so it's a lovely sunny day, but it's rather windy. And our weather in Reno is going to be winds out of the southwest 6 knots, 83 degrees, 22% humidity, a little drier, and altimeter 3002. Not expecting any wild weather on the ride today. Should be a smooth flight. Take a look at our route of flight today. Bring up our charts. All right, take a look at our OFP. Looking to get fuel. Block fuel about 12,000 pounds. I'll probably take a little bit extra. Scroll down to the weather, kind of review it. Weather at our current location. This says 320 at 8 knots. It's a little old. Reno, Nevada. Winds are calm. I think that weather's pretty old, so we won't put too much stock in that. Take a look at our route of flight today. We're blasting off from San Diego here, runway 27, off to the west. Take a gradual turn north over the Pacific Ocean, over LAX. We'll head on north, San Diego, Reno, Nevada. Expecting the RNAV 17 right into Reno today. Give it a shot. We are using SayIntentions today for our ATC. Just a reminder, SayIntentions has kindly given me a month free of premium service to try it out. So we're going to give it a shot today, see how things go. Without further ado, let's jump in the cockpit, get things fired up here. Going to make a couple of adjustments here. My configuration. We're going to run the split scimitars today. We will also put some SATCOM on, so we have Wi-Fi on our flight today. Go back, look at our hardware. Get that auto throttle lock engaged so we don't accidentally kick it out of auto throttle. Hardware. Everything looks good there. General config, we're going to be in pounds. We are in the US. All right. Cold and dark here at the gate. Probably wouldn't find it this way this time of day. Let's go ahead and connect the jetway. Go ahead and connect our GPU as well. Let's add a battery on. GPU on the bus. Electric hydraulic pumps on. Landing gear lever is down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Green lights. Again. Start the checklist. We'll deal with that as it comes by. We'll check the ship's documentation. Squib tests. Fire test. Alright, lights up. Flight control, electrical. Overheat detector. Clear to master caution. From emergency exit lights. No smoking signs on. Press the 10 button. Landing gear is down. Flaps up, which match the indicated position. Sides are retracted. Config test. Come down here to cargo test. Transponders, standby, 2000, squawk. Brighten up the panel, so you can see what we're doing. Go ahead and do the rest of our safety checks. Manual landing gear extensions down. Check all circuit breakers on the overhead panel. Flight recorder test. Max speed air test. Not gonna be able to do the stall warning test just yet. Gonna be 4 minutes on power for that. Our IRS is in nav. Come over here and check the circuit breakers. Everything looks good there. Back in the seat here. Alright, let's get our plane loaded up. Got started. Airside services. Load the OFP. We're going to take 12,200 today. A little bit extra fuel. Activate that. Just want to make sure we have plenty of fuel to get there. Should do. Alright, let's test our oxygen masks. Alright, oxygen mask check complete. Brighten up the panels here. Alrighty, so we're gonna get airports, terrain my side, airports, terrain, first officer side. Barrow is 3003. Let's go ahead and tune in the ATIS. Bring up our charts.
Disconnected and starting refueling.
That. Look at our airport chart.
Ground flight deck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Alright, thank you very much. ATIS is 134.8. Goes away. Let's get 134.8.
2,000 feet. View at 6,000 feet. Temperature 22. Dew point 14. Altimeter 3003. Density altitude 700 feet. Arriving and departing runway 27. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa.
Alright, information Papa.
San Diego International Airport, information Papa. 1951 Zulu. Wind 280 at 9er gusting 19er. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, view at 2,000 feet. View at 6,000 feet. Temperature 22. Dew point 14. Altimeter 3003. Density altitude 700 feet. Arriving and departing runway 27. Advise on initial contact you have information Papa.
Alright, we've got information Papa. We'll let him know when we contact him for our clearance. 3003 set. We're going to set the minimums about 1,000 feet above our current altitude to 1,040. Okay. That's all set. Jump down here in the box. Bring up our OFP. Alright, we did part 27, Padre 2 departure to EHF. Direct FMG, Ryan 2 for 17 right in the arena today. We'll keep that up while we do this. Pausing it. Next page, GPS left position. Put that in. Okay, San Diego. Gate 9. Really doesn't mean much. San Diego. Destination is Reno. RNO. And we are the Southwest 3277 today. Request our flight plan. Man, those cleaners are really, really loud. Alright, load it up. Cruise winds uplink is ready. Alright, let's take a look at our route. Next page. Alright, through our departure. Runway 27. Padres 2 departure. EHF transition. Arrival in Reno. Expecting the RNAV Zulu 17 right. I believe. RNAV X-ray 17 right from FMG. Expect the Ryan 2 arrival. In our route. Head up. Okay, we might clean that up a little bit when we go through the legs page. It's okay. I missed approach in. Activate and execute that. Look at our legs. Go down here, look at our plan. Compare it to our departure. Alright, departing runway 27 San Diego, we're climbing a heading 275, 520 feet. Then a right turn, direct wind field. Then on track to KRNO, Gwyn, above 8,000, Padres. So let's look at that. 520 feet, wind field, KRNO, Gwyn, Padres. And we're going all the way out to EHF, so Huffman, Chicken, Riddle, Lando, and EHF. That all looks good. Apologize for the dog barking in the background. Step through the rest of it. Got FMG in there twice. No problem. I see what's happening here. We're gonna get rid of MBA. Clean this up a little bit. Let's take a look at our charts. Look at the RNF GPS arrival. Caxel. Or no, from FMG. So from FMG is straight to Nuco. Okay. So we just need to remove these wheels here. Actually, we'll just take Duco. Didn't mean to do that. The name, NUKOE. Not a big deal, we can put it back in. Put it right here. Execute. Rocks Joe. Here. I think that's gonna have us fixed up. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. I'll take that. Alright. Back to map mode. Scrolls down to 5. Let's look at our route data, make sure we have our winds. If not, just request the winds. Okay, not available. Thought we had requested our winds. Alright, well, no worries, we'll move on. Route, perfing it. Cruise there is 380. Go ahead and request our initial perf. Go ahead and get the charts out of the way. Load it up. Reserves gonna be 3.3. Execute. And everything else looks good. Alright, let's get our performance. Boeing 737-800. That looks good. We'll calculate. Calculate. There we go. Alright, DTO2, flaps 5, B1 139, BR 141, and B2 149. We're going to have a 51 degree selected temperature. 51. DTO2. 22K. Takeoff, flaps 5. CG. Go ahead and set that to 5.75. Or 5.75 set. Takeoff speeds, B1 139. BR 141. And then 149. Okay. Everything is in. Got any more? Alright, let's finish our tests here. Test. Yep. Everything looks good. Set the fuel flow. Here. Flight director's on. Initial climb is 15,000 feet. Hold on that till we get our clearance. 15,000 feet. 100. B2 is 149. My QDM charts 275. setting all three. Too far. Alright, 275. Alright, that's our MCP set. Go up here on the overhead panel. Start from left to right. Yaw dampers on. Crossfeed valve check. Right, dim, right, then off. Fuel pumps. Come on. Let's start our APU. Well, looks like our passengers are going to take a leap of faith today. Our jet bridge didn't quite make it. See if maybe it just got detached. Yeah. Alright. Crisis averted. Our APU's up and running. Give it a minute or so before we do anything with it. Alright, now in the center section, we put our seatbelts on. Our window heat's on. Hydraulics are good. Voice recorder. Trim air on. Gonna be cruising at 380. Landing altitude in Reno. Bring the charts back up for you. Landing altitude in Reno today. Airport elevation 4,415 feet. Get as close to that as we can. Oh, there we go, 4,450. Close enough. Or get the APU on the bus. See what's going on with our passengers. Okay. Alright, let's just start loading our passengers now. Alright, passengers boarding. Alright, while they're boarding, we'll start our briefings. So let's go ahead and do one of the checklists. Alright, let's do the safety inspection
Safety
checklist.
inspection checklist. Surfaces and chocks.
Checked.
Maintenance status.
Checked.
Battery.
On.
Electric hydraulic pumps.
On.
Landing gear lever.
Down.
Ship's library.
Checked.
Safety inspection checklist complete.
Alright, there we go. We'll hold on the before start checklist. Alright, let's call and get our clearance. Alright, thank you. Alright, looks like clearance is 125.9er. That's good clearance. Alright, limbo clearance, good afternoon, Southwest 3277. Request clearance to Reno, please. And we have information, Papa.
One second, while I grab the paperwork.
Sure thing, bud.
Southwest 3277, cleared to Reno via the Padres to departure. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 9000, expect flight level 38010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.6, squawk 2245, expect runway 27.
Alright, cleared to Reno via the Padres to departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 9000, expect flight level 380 in 10 minutes. Departure on 118.6, excuse me, 119.6, squawk 2247, expect 27 for departure. Southwest 3277.
Southwest 3277, read back correct.
Alright, there we go. Got our clearance. Good to go. Don't have any changes to make, so everything looks great. Passengers about halfway loaded. Let's go ahead and tune into ground. Ground is 123.9. And we'll go ahead and put our tower frequency up as well. Tower's gonna be 118.3. Alright. First squawk in, 2247. Alright, told us to climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Okay. Got that. Go ahead and turn on LNAV and VNAV. Alright, let's look at our taxi charts. Let's bring up gate charts. Okay. We're sat here at gate 9. We'll expect push back into the alley. Facing perpendicular to the runway here. Expect our taxi via Bravo. Bravo, Alpha 3, Alpha, Alpha 2, Bravo, runway 27, or he may decide to cross at Bravo 5 Charlie, then Charlie to runway 27. See what we get. Could get either one. Alright, blast off 27, straight ahead to 520 feet, then a right turn to Winfield, then on to the northwest departure. We're going to climb to 9,000 feet, and as directed by ATC. And that's our takeoff briefing complete. Alright. It's all squared away. Let's take a breeze outside, see what's going on here. Airport's bustling with activity. Mostly ground activity. I don't think SayIntentions has traffic available for X-Plane yet. If they do, then I don't know how to get it in there. It's a question I probably need to ask, figure out. But it looks like our passengers are loaded. Front door's closed. Go and close our door.
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding doors are closed. Flight attendants prepare doors for departure.
Alright, there we go. Door's closed. Let's go ahead and get our...
Give us a ring if you need anything.
Alright, thanks, we'll do. Do our checklist. Or start checklist.
Before start checklist to the line. IRS mode selectors.
Nav.
Gear pins.
Removed.
Light test.
Checked.
Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Yaw damper.
On.
Nav transfer and display switches.
Normal and auto.
Fuel.
Alright, we have 12.2 required, 12.2 on board.
Checked.
Fuel pumps.
4 pumps on.
Cabin util IFE galley power.
On.
Emergency exit lights.
Armed.
Fasten belts.
On.
Window heat.
On.
Air conditioning.
PEX auto. Bleeds on.
Pressurization.
Alright, cruising at 380, landing altitude 4,450 feet. Pressurization set.
Pressurization mode selector.
Auto.
Instruments.
Cross checked.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Hydraulics.
Normal.
Speed brake.
Down D10.
Parking brake.
Set.
Stab trim cutout switches.
Normal.
Wheel well fire warning.
Checked.
Radios, radar and transponder.
Alright, radios are set. We're on ground. Transponder set 2247, squawk. And standby.
Set and standby.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Takeoff briefing.
Discussed.
PA.
Definitely complete.
FMC CDU.
Alright, takeoff speeds are in. Flaps 5 departure. V1 131. VR 141. V2 149. That all looks good.
Set.
N1 and IAS bugs.
N1 and IIS auto. V-speed set.
Stab trim.
Set.
Performance, weight and balance.
It's all checked.
Checked.
EFB.
Airplane mode and stowed.
Phones.
Off.
Flight deck windows and cockpit door.
Closed.
Doors.
Closed.
Passengers.
Seated.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Alright, very good. So we're ready to get our pushback here. And alt off. And X off. Anti-collision light on. Checklist below the line.
Before start checklist below the line. Air conditioning packs.
Off.
Anti-collision light.
On.
Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
Alt off.
Before start checklist complete.
Alright, let's call for our pushback. San Diego ground, Southwest 3277, request push. Oh, really? I got the wrong frequency in here. Hang on. Does help if you put the right frequency in. 123.9. Alright, there we go. Let's try again. San Diego ground, Southwest 3277, gate 9, ready, push.
Southwest 3277, Lindbergh ground, taxi to runway 27 via Alpha Bravo and Charlie.
Alright, 27 by Alpha Bravo Charlie. Southwest 3277. Was the call we were asking for? We'll go ahead and push. I think push is our discretion here. Alright, go ahead and get better push back in here. So we'll push back in the alley here. That. And
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
okay.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
There's our tug going through the building.
Some doors are still opened or the GPU or the ASU are still connected.
Ooh, okay.
I'm
yep.
waiting for all of them closed and disconnected, then I will proceed.
Very well. Disconnect the GPU.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
All right, get the tug hooked up here. Raising this up.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake released. Here to push.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
I got my parking brake bound to one of the buttons on the Boeing yoke. If you're interested in any of the things that I'm using today, any of my flight controls, you can check my description. Got them listed down there, as well as my computer specs. And if you wouldn't mind, you give this video a like, subscribe if you like what you're seeing here. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified of any future videos come out. I'll also be leaving a link for SayIntentions if you're interested in what they offer. I have an affiliate link down in the description below. All right, we'll clear the line.
Okay, the cabin
Start
is
engine
secured.
2.
Have a good flight.
All right, 20% in one, fuel in.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
All right, parking brake set, clear disconnect.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
All right, 2, 4, 6, 3. Good start on engine 1, engine 2. Or engine 2, now we're starting engine 1. And 2. And 1. Oil pressure. Sounds really good in the Zibo mod. This plane handles really well too when you fly it.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Alright, thanks so much. Show me the pin on the left. Alright, got the pen. And just to continuous. Bus. APU is off. Probe heats. Packs. Laps 5. Alright, lap 5 set. Flight controls. Up, down, left, right, left, rudder, right, rudder. Recall. Blink the lower DU. Have to start checklist. Before taxi checklist, I should say.
Before taxi checklist, generators,
On,
APU,
off,
start switches,
continuous,
probe heat,
on,
anti-ice,
off,
air conditioning,
PEX auto, bleeds on,
isolation valve,
auto,
flaps,
flaps 5 required and selected, green light,
stab trim,
set,
start levers,
idle detent,
flight controls,
checked,
recall,
checked.
before taxi checklist complete.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so we're good to go. We'll call ground again and get permission to taxi. Lindenberg ground, Southwest 3277, request taxi.
Southwest 3277, taxi to runway 27 via Bravo Delta.
Alright, runway 27 via Bravo Delta, Southwest 3277. Well, let's take a look at that for a second. Make sure we didn't mess up here. Alright. Via Bravo. Delta. I don't see a Delta. Oh, I see Bravo, Delta. Okay. We'll do it. We're gonna have to, probably take Alpha first, and then Bravo, and Delta. Anyway, we'll get there. Clear checklist for now. Release the brakes. Not a big check. Oh, that's not good. I think we'll be alright. All this suicidal X-plane traffic. Oh, he's gonna stop. He's not. There he goes. We'll just pretend he didn't clip my wing. Oh, I guess we should get our taxi lights on, shouldn't we? Okay. For all the buildings and stuff in the background, I am using Simheaven for X-Plane. It does kind of give a little bit more buildings and textures and things that look a little bit more accurate to the real world, although X-Plane is not anywhere near on the caliber of Microsoft Flight Simulator when it comes to graphics. But the flight model here in X-Plane is really, really good. I've actually been to San Diego a few times, and this looks pretty close to what it really looks like. I'm still getting the takeoff config warning, but checklist checks, so I've everything's right. Alright, let's do a ports takeoff checklist to the line.
Before takeoff checklist to the line. Config.
Checked.
Flaps.
Flaps 5 set. Green light.
Stab trim.
Set.
Takeoff briefing.
Reviewed.
Cabin.
Secured.
Before takeoff checklist completed to the line.
Alright. Hold on the other until we get at the whole point. I do not know if SayIntentions is going to hand us over a tower. Sometimes they do, sometimes they do not. That says Delta that way. That's interesting. Okay, we're not going that way. Slow down to 10 knots in the turn here. Here. Go. And I would have expected a handoff to tower. Alright, Lindbergh ground, Southwest 3277, hold short, runway 27. Set our parking brakes, turn the lights off. Alright, we'll go ahead and switch the tower. We'll ask ground if they want us. Lindbergh ground, Southwest 3277. Do you want us to switch over to tower?
Southwest 3277, contact tower on 118.3.
Alright, tower on 18.3, Southwest 3277, we'll see you. Lindbergh tower, good afternoon, Southwest 3277, ready for departure.
Southwest 3277, Lindbergh Tower, runway 27, wind 280 at 10. Our nav wind field cleared for takeoff.
RNO Winfield, runway 27 clear for takeoff, Southwest 3277. See.
Before takeoff checklist below the line, MCP,
Set
transponder,
TARA.
strobe lights,
Not again.
Turn those on.
On.
landing lights.
Not again.
Get all the lights on.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Alright, there we go. I do like the checklist. It does have a little bit of humor associated with it. Alright, we're all clear for takeoff. Let's get out of here. Do a good lineup here, hopefully. The way flight deck sim taught me. Over. There we go, not too bad. Brakes. Timing. Spoiler 40%. Press forward on the stick. Alright, thrust stable. Set takeoff thrust. Alright, release forward pressure. Just ignore the takeoff config, everything is fine.
V1, rotate.
Rotate. The dead band.
Positive rate.
You're up. All the flight directors. Alright, flyby. Alright, see you, San Diego. Start our right turn here. Flaps 1. Let's look on the flight directors. Trim.
1000.
3277, contact departure.
Over to departure, Southwest 3277C. Alright, we'll aviate first and then communicate.
Southwest 3277, contact departure on 119.6.
19.6, Southwest 3277. It's up here. Alright, let's go 19.6.
Southwest 3277, contact departure.
Over departure, Southwest 3277. Getting there. Alright, departure, good afternoon, Southwest 3277, climbing 3.3 for 9,000. Inbound Winfield.
Southwest 3277, Lindbergh departure, negative radar contact. Please verify your squawking 2245 and your transponder is set to mode C.
Alright, squawking 2245, sorry about that. Southwest 3277.
Southwest 3277, Lindbergh departure, radar contact. 7 northwest of Lindbergh at 4100 feet. San Diego altimeter 30.01 climb and maintain 90,000 direct Winfield climb and maintain flight level 220.
Southwest 3277, verify squawk 2245 and transponder set to mode C.
Alright, we are squawking 2245 for Southwest 3277. Direct wind field, climb and maintain flight level 220. Alright, flight level 220 set, and we're like way too fast. Oh. Alright. Send. Just hold it right here. 5,000 feet a minute. Alright, let's get the autopilot on, let it take over. Fix a little bit of a mess I'm in. Alright, lights off. Gear lever. First position looks good. Alright, let's do after takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist, air conditioning and pressurization.
Set.
Engine start switches.
Off.
Landing gear.
Up and off.
Auto
Southwest
brake.
3277, climb and maintain
off.
flight level 290.
Up, no lights.
Climb maintain flight level 290, Southwest 3277. Alright, up 290. And we're gonna hold on the set for the altimeters until say they're done.
After takeoff checklist complete.
Alright, cool. Put that away for a while. Alright, inbound wind at or above 8,000. We're definitely way above that. Sorry for the rocket climb there for a minute. Well, what was going on there other than just trying to do too many things at one time? Alright, climbing out good here.
Southwest 3277, contact Los Angeles Center on 134.575.
134.575, Southwest 3277. Alright, 134.575. Right there. We're in Los Angeles Center, Southwest 3277, climbing flight level 290, passing 18,000.
Southwest 3277, Los Angeles Center. Good afternoon. Southwest 3277, Los Angeles Center. Climb and maintain flight level 370.
Alright, climb and maintain flight level 370, Southwest 3277. Alright, up 370. Not quite our final cruise altitude. Heading bug synced up here. blow out the range a little bit. Turn off the airports for now. You see the coastline there. Beautiful California beaches, Pacific Ocean, mountains in the distance. A little bit of turbulence going on here. Keep the seatbelt signs on for now. Coming up on the top of descent. About 80 miles. All right.
Southwest 3277, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb, maintain flight level 380, Southwest 3277. Alright, up 380. We are final cruising altitude today. So far, approach in Reno is not as exciting as our rocket blast off out of San Diego. It's kind of embarrassing. Alright, crossing flight level 303. Still got a little bit of turbulence going on, so we'll keep the seatbelt signs on. Clouds forming off here. We are rocking the first class cabin today, so let's go step through the cabin and see how things are going. Lovely cabin model by the Zibo 7317 team. first class seats. In our economy cabin, where I normally wind up sitting for the most part. I fly for work. Interesting little tidbit. If you look on the back of these screens, you might actually see not what I thought. Go back up here to the first class cabin. Look here, we have the creator of X-Plane and the CEO and founder of Laminar Research, Mr. Austin. Does a really good job keeping X-Plane up and going. That's pretty much a cabin tour. So we'll back up here and close our door. Look at the seat, monitor things. Passing flight level 350-380. Coming up on Riddle. Should be hitting our top of climb here shortly. Our VNAV page, we're already there. Top of climb is about 13 miles. Gonna take a little. Everything's looking good. Looking to arrive today in Reno. About 10:55 Zulu. So about 4:55 Central Time and about 2:55 Pacific.
1,000 to go.
All right, 1,000 feet to go. We'll hit our top of climb. Our vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute. Out to choir. We cruising today at Mach 0.75. See when we're supposed to get there today. Says we should have arrived in Reno at 21:53.
Seatbelt sign turned off, and while you're seated, we do ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened about you at all times in case we encounter unexpected bumpy air. And we do thank you for flying with us on American.
Well, we're definitely not flying American Airlines, and we're definitely not going to turn seatbelt sign off because it is bumpy. We have reached our top of cruise, ladies and gentlemen. We have reached our cruise altitude. $379 nautical miles to run, or no, correction. Yes, 378 nautical miles to run. We're 257 nautical miles from our top of descent. We're rocking AutoOrtho today for our flight up to Reno. Using the Bing maps. And she is rocking back and forth, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta step out of the cockpit for a minute. Brian, do you have the communications, please? I gotta tell him first. Hey, Brian, you can take over communications from here. Thank you.
I've got the comms, Captain.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, back here with you. Let's step away for just a minute. Please let me know down in the comments if you prefer the videos to be sped up in the middle during cruise, have some music attached to it like I've done the last couple of times, or if you just want to hang out here and want me to show different views but get to see the whole flight from start to finish. Let me know down in the comments. Tell me what you like about the channel, what you don't like, what you'd like to see changed. all ears. Trying to make this a fairly successful YouTube flight sim channel, and I can't do it without your help. So let me know what you think. As I was looking over my charts, I realized we basically just did away with the arrival when we deleted all those waypoints. So let's go ahead and put our arrival back into Reno. Right to arrival. RNAV. X-ray 17 right. FMG. Execute. Look at the legs page here. Go to the plan page. There we are. Inbound EHF. FMGs. We're going to sidestep that just a little bit. I'm going to bring the charts back up. Our charts back up. What we're gonna do, I realized gotta go by MBA.
Southwest 3277, expect the Ryan 2 arrival. Descent coming up in about 20 minutes. Reach out if you want an early start.
Alright, we'll expect the Ryan 2 arrival and we'll reach out. We're ready for descent. Southwest 3277. Okay, so that's your EHF for your MBA. Then we're gonna go Yaren. Then Ryan, R-Y-A-N-N. then FMG. So put it there, execute that. All right, step it through. All right, EHF, MVA, here. Let's just bring this up a little bit so we kind of see what we're doing here. All right, yeah, there we go. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, got the arrival in. Everything looks good now. Clear our charts out. All right, top of descent, 219 miles. It's looking good. Man, I know people love Microsoft Flight Simulator for the terrain views and ortho they have in there, but man, X-Plane still looks great. Ortho looks really good. Got zoom level 15 tiles. I guess whatever AutoOrtho is putting down. But it looks really, really good. Alright, about 180 miles from top of descent. We'll go ahead and get our setup going here. So, VNAV, next page, 250 below 10. Execute. Let's get our forecast winds in. Go ahead and load those up. Okay, execute that. See if we can pick up the weather in Reno. Alright, ATIS in Reno is 135.8. Put it over here on COM 2. Okay, maybe not. Get over here. We're almost not being range yet. Alright, no worries. We'll the weather another way. Look it up on a phone app. Alright, winds are light and variable at 5 knots. 299.7. Alright.
Southwest 3277, contact Oakland Center on 132.8.
32.8, Southwest 3277, we'll see you.
Oakland Center, Southwest 3277, good afternoon, maintaining flight level 380.
Southwest 3277, Oakland Center, good afternoon.
Let's get our fixturings in. 17, right? 10, 5, 3 times our height. We're at 380. 3104. I don't think that's pretty. $114. There we go. Alright, you can see it's just around our top of descent. Kind of gives us something to go on. Alright, frequencies and courses. Bring up the Navigraph charts for you. Oh, we don't have to worry. We're doing RNAV approach. Still put the course in 167. Gonna matter much for our approach. Doing RNAV approach today. Gonna plan to be at UDaddy by 6,900 feet. 5.2 nautical miles. Touchdown zones 59 is 4,415 feet. We'll be using LNAV, VNAV. LVP minima be 5239. Go and get that in. Alright, 5239 set. Alright, progress page. Expected to burn 4.4. Currently have 7.0 on board. It's 2.6 to burn. So 121.2. Flaps 30. B-app will be 141. Alright. It's us almost set up. Let's do our landing calculation. Charts out of the way. Landing calculation. Signed out. Okay, let's do a landing calculation. Expecting 121, 200, flaps 30, flaps 30, auto brake 3. Alright, cool. So auto brake 3. Probably second detent reverse, which you can't really do in here. Aim to be at Nicolo by 8,600 feet. There are no restrictions on the arrival. It's a pretty straightforward descent. Be able to handle it pretty well. Alright. One more thing. Let's go ahead and get the parking stand charts. We're going to plan to park at B3 today. Landing 17 right. Will be off by Bravo, give or take. Taxi back by Kilo or Alpha, I should say. Or, well, Alpha or Bravo. Anyway, we're going to be aimed to be in this first terminal area here. Sierra pad by Juliet, and then aim to park at Bravo 3. That's our aim. So we'll do our best to get there. Alright, let's go ahead and do our descent checklist.
descent checklist. Pressurization.
Set.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Approach briefing and fuel.
Discussed.
IAS and alt bugs.
Checked and set.
Descent checklist complete.
Alright, descent checklist is complete. Oops. I'm gonna put these down. Okay. Every video I do is another lesson learned about how to try to make things better, so doing our best here. CaptMorganSimulations. This is my first foray into making videos for YouTube, so I appreciate your patience. Appreciate you joining me. Again, if you like what I'm doing, hit that subscribe button, notification bell to notify you of future videos to come out. Please leave me a comment. All comments are welcome. I do say if you're going to be rude, disruptive, please don't leave a comment. But otherwise, constructive criticism, comments are welcome. And I look forward to meeting you down in the comments section after the video is out. Still a little bumpy as we come over the mountains. Tell you folks, X-Plane still looks good. Let's ignore the little green patch there. A little bumpy ride today. I'm expecting that. Alright, 84 miles to our top of descent. Descent checklist is complete. Don't need to worry about frequencies or courses. Everything's good. Good. Go ahead and set our altitude down to 8,600 feet. ATC may clear us differently, so we'll see what happens there. As we come into Reno, I'm going to go ahead and let our First Officer Brian maintain comms. It'll let me free up my bandwidth to fly the airplane. That's how they do it in the real world. This could be a spicy approach in Reno today with as much turbulence as we're having right now. Maybe it's not so bad down low. Alright everyone, we're coming up close to our top of descent. 44 nautical miles to go. Thing is set. Go ahead and put terrain on my side. I don't have any weather to speak of, so I'll put some terrain over here. Range down a little bit. Tell you this, a Zibo Mod 737 is as close to a real 737 you're ever going to fly. So I've been told. And it feels really good to fly. They're still working on this. Has been a lifelong project for Zibo. And they have created a very excellent free add-on, ISA free add-on for X-Plane 12. I have yet to try the PMDG and Microsoft Flight Simulator. If somebody wants to donate one, I'll be glad to try it. And I have yet to try the Flight 1 737 MAX either. Again, if somebody wants to make a contribution to the Captain Morgan Flight Sim channel, be glad to take it. But I'll eventually get those and try them. I'd like to try to diversify my portfolio, so to speak, in flight simulation. So I have plenty of good content to bring you, so we're not just flying Airbuses or corporate jets around, or Embraers. I'll try a lot of different things. My goal eventually with this channel is to have my own virtual airline called Jolly Roger Airlines, and see what kind of participation we can get for that.
Southwest 3277, Oakland Center. Cleared Ryan to arrival into Reno. When you're ready to begin your descent, descend and maintain flight level 290.
Cleared Ryan to arrival into Reno. Descend and maintain flight level 290 when ready. Southwest 3277.
Alright, we cleared to 290. Figured we'd get a different clearance.
Southwest 3277, descend and maintain flight level 200.
Right.
Descend and maintain flight level 200. Southwest 3277.
Alright, 200. Our clearance now. Coming up on our top of descent. Well, it's supposed to be a 10 degrees angle to bank the entire time. Oops. Alright, top of descent to chat, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Going down. Flight level 200 is set. Oh, didn't have VNAV. Okay, here we go. Now we're going down. We're gonna play catch up a little bit here to the profile. Speed breakout.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing in about 10 minutes of flight attendance.
It's probably going to be longer than 10 minutes, to be very fair. Speed breakout. Auto throttle is off for some reason. Pull them back. A little more speed brake in there. Watch our descent. .200 feet a minute. Catching our profile. Speed brake.
Southwest 3277, descend and maintain 11,000.
Descend and maintain 11,000. Southwest 3277.
Alright, 11,000 set. Here we go. Alright, about almost 450 feet above our above the profile, catching it fast. All starting to come in. Speed brakes retracted. Alright, VNAV path. Could have probably cut the corner on this arrival and went straight for Foxtrot Mike Golf. VOR. And it is bumpy today. Sorry folks for the rough ride. Make sure you have your seatbelts fastened. Alright, sending 11,000 coming through flight level 256. 264, excuse me. Let's come through flight level 240. We'll go ahead and spin our angle of bank
Southwest
over.
3277, descend and maintain 8500, turn right, heading 350 vectors for the ILS runway 17 right approach.
Okay.
Descend and maintain 8,500, right heading 350 for vectors to the ILS runway 17 right approach. Southwest 3277.
Alright, so that's a change in our approach. We'll go ahead and we had the ILS 17 right approach. Take ILS Zulu 17 right. Execute.
Southwest 3277, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000. Southwest 3277.
Let's bring up Navigraph. Approach. RLS Zulu 7. Our frequency is 110.9er. Okay, frequencies are in. Course 167, which we have. Missed approach 13,000 feet. Descending 8,000 feet. Our frequencies and courses are in. We're going to do flight level change. 250 knots. So we get down. Let's look at our plan. Back up. Let's take it by a wind res. That way we leave to have something. So wind res. Execute. Flags. Wind res to the top. Execute.
Southwest 3277, turn left heading 305.
Left heading 305, Southwest 3277.
I'm gonna speed up a little bit, get down. Speed brakes out. Charts. Standard. 2907 set, sending 8,000 feet. Start slowing down. Speed brake out. Us off guard here, a little bit high.
Southwest 3277, contact Oakland Center on 128.8.
Contacting Oakland Center on 128.8, Southwest 30. Oakland Center, Southwest 3277. Good afternoon. We're descending through 7,000 feet for 8,000 feet.
Southwest 3277, Oakland Center. Good afternoon, Reno altimeter 30.14.
Alright, making progress. Speed brakes are out. Flight detent. 210 knots, flight level change.
Southwest 3277, Oakland Center, contact NorCal approach on 119.2.
Switching to north.
Cut himself off.
NorCal approach, Southwest 3277 afternoon, descending from 15,000 to 8,000.
Southwest 3277, NorCal approach. Good afternoon, Reno altimeter 30.16. Expect the ILS X-ray runway 17 right approach into Reno.
Alright.
Expecting the ILS X-ray runway 17 right approach into Reno, Southwest 3277.
X-ray, res.
Southwest 3277, turn left heading 270.
Turning left heading 270, Southwest 3277.
That's not going to help as much. Probably. It might.
Southwest 3277, proceed direct to Zompo, descend and maintain 7500 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 17 right approach.
Direct Zompo, descend and maintain 7,500 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 17 right approach, Southwest 3277.
Alright, direct Zompo. Angle will bank in. Alright, VNAV profile. Let that take effect. except I want speed increments. 110 knots set. Alright, we're about 12.5 miles from Zompo. Coming up on 10 miles. Alright, 10,000 feet. Landing lights on. Continuous. Alright, approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters and instruments.
Set and cross-checked.
Approach aids.
Checked and set.
Approach checklist complete.
Alright, they put me on a really good vector for the ILS. Thanks to SayIntentions, that worked out really well. ILS is starting to light up here. Alright, we'll start slowing to 180 knots. Flaps 1. Speed brake should go in. And bring it back out, slow down. Let's go flaps 5.
Southwest 3277, contact Reno Tower on 118.7.
Alright,
Switching to Reno Tower on 118. Reno Tower, Southwest 3277. Good afternoon. We're established on the ILS approach for runway 17 right.
Southwest 3277, Reno Tower, winds 250 at 12, gusting 20, runway 17 right, cleared to land.
Runway 17 right, cleared to land. Southwest 3277.
Alright, been cleared to land. Taxi lights on. Alright, landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Start switches.
Continuous.
Recall.
Not again. Checked.
Speed brake.
Armed green light.
Landing gear.
Damn.
Alright, we'll pause it right there. We're not ready for the landing gear just yet. Alright, we'll go flaps 10. Yeah, it's gonna be a little shaky one when it was coming in. I had that feeling. And she's a slippy bird. Let's go ahead and set our altitude, 15,000 feet. Our missed approach altitude. Hopefully we don't have to go missed. Alright, on speed, flaps 10. Alright, gear down, flaps 15. 141 set. It's 25. Flaps 30.
Down 3 greens.
Auto brake.
Auto brake 3 set.
Flaps.
Flaps 30 set. Green light.
Landing lights.
On.
Landing checklist complete.
Alright, landing checklist is complete with cleared land. Let's match throttles. Throttle off.
Approaching minimums.
Autopilot off, wish me luck. Yeah.
Minimum.
Catching the bug here. A little excessive.
400.
Descending. Pull me over.
300. 200.
Right on the pappies. Descending.
100.
Alright.
50. 40. 30.
Check.
20.
Close.
10.
Hold the attitude. Come on, baby. Alright. Definitely not legal.
Southwest 3277, welcome to Reno. Contact ground on 121.9er.
Switching to ground on 121 decimal. Reno ground. Southwest 3277 afternoon. We're clear of runway 17 right and ready to taxi to the gate.
Southwest 3277, Reno ground, taxi to B4 via Papa, Alpha, cross runway 8 at your discretion. Good day.
Taxi to Bravo 4 via Papa, Alpha, cross runway 8 at our discretion. Southwest 3277.
Just clean her up. Right. 100. Flight directives off. Start AQ. Throw beats off. Alright, crossing runway 8. Leave our strobes on. So we park at the gate. We'll watch the replay. Wet here. Got a little rain. Transponder, stand by. Try not to run off the taxiway. Alright, gate B4. Up through our... Actually, I think gate B4 is on the other side, so let's check real quick. Get carried away here. Yep, B4 is on the other side. Okay, there we go. No worries. Turn off our weather radar as we're coming into the terminal area here. Slow down to 10 knots as we approach the turn. Gate B4 is going to be on our left. This gate here. No GSX in X-Plane, so gotta park ourselves. Lights off. Lights off. Oh, way off. Slow down a little bit. Square up a little bit here. First cross here. Alright, parker brake set. Two blues, one red. Engines come dead. Alright, N1's below 8%. Was light off. Few bleeds on. That's the seatbelt off. Passengers deboarding. Alright, let's run the shutdown checklist. Transit shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Electrical.
EPU on the bus.
Fasten belts.
Off.
Probe heat.
Off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Voice recorders.
Not again. On.
Air conditioning packs.
Auto.
Engine bleed.
On.
APU bleed.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Start switches.
Off.
Auto brake.
Off.
Speed brake.
Down D10.
Flaps.
Up, no lights.
Parking brake.
Set.
Start levers.
Cut off.
Weather radar.
Off.
Transponder.
Stand by.
CVR circuit breaker.
In.
Cockpit door.
Unlocked.
Shutdown checklist complete.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, with that, I'd like to welcome you to Reno, Nevada. Thank you for joining me on this flight today. A lovely flight from San Diego, California, up to Reno, Nevada. Weather wasn't too bad. Bumpy ride as we came into San Diego. Actually, bumpy ride the whole time. But thanks for joining me today. Let's before we leave, let's go check out our replay. See how we did on our landing. All right, let's hope Sim doesn't crash. Back up. Back it up a little bit more. There we go. Looks like a juicy screenshot too. Try to take that. Or like go. Over threshold. Floated it big time. Almost a 3-wheel landing. You flare a little bit more on it. Let's look from the tower. Okay, I guess we're not going to see anything from the tower. Yeah, I floated it out really long. Not bad. Alright, fire that off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me today on this video. Again, if you like what I'm doing, give me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can see if you get notified when more videos are posted. Please leave a comment, and if you'd like to support the channel, you can use the Buy Me a Coffee link in the video description. I'll also include my peripherals of what I'm using, my PC specs, everything down in the description below. So thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day. See you next time on the Captain Morgan Simulation Channel.